Look at the little baby. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today's video, as you can tell by the title, is my pregnancy must-haves. These are things that I could not go without during my pregnancy. So let's just go ahead and jump right on into it. So the first thing is obviously prenatals. You're going to want to pick up a ton of these because you're going to take them for 9 months. And then you're also going to be taking them postpartum as well. So definitely a must-have. Next is Tylenol. I get a lot of back pain, especially towards the 3rd trimester. So definitely got to use some Tylenol. Also, Tums. Acid reflux is a huge thing while pregnant. I heard if you get acid reflux, the baby's going to have a lot of hair. So just keep that in mind. But I've literally gone through like 3 bottles of these. As you can tell, there's only like a couple left in here. So I should probably go to the store and pick some up like tonight because I know I'm gonna need them. Well, I definitely like using Tums for acid reflux. If it's like really bad, I'll drink a glass of milk with it as well. This one isn't my favorite. I like the smoothie ones, the assorted fruit smoothie ones. Those ones taste good and I feel like they work a little bit better. These ones, like I said, they work all right. I really like the mint ones and the smoothie ones the best. I just feel like they work a little bit better, and I feel like I constantly have to eat a bunch of these for it to work. So if your acid reflux is really strong like mine has been, I would definitely recommend this smoothie assorted fruit one. For body aches as well as the Tylenol, I don't recommend using Tylenol all the time just because it damages your liver over time and it's just not like the healthiest for you. But if you're going to take pain medication, Tylenol is recommended for pregnant women. You're not supposed to use ibuprofen. You're not supposed to use aspirin. So stay away from that if you're pregnant. Acetaminophen. Yeah, acetaminophen. Duh. That's how you pronounce it, Christina. On really hard nights and I'm having really bad Braxton Hicks, or if I'm having really bad back pain, I do resort to that, but I'll try to use this first. This is by doTERRA. This is their Deep Blue Essential Oil Blend. This is kind of like icy hot, just without the hotness to it. You put it on wherever you have pain, whether it's muscular or if it's like in the joints. I get both personally because I do suffer from shoulder dislocations, and I've dislocated my shoulder probably like 26 times. So there's a lot of nerve damage, a lot of muscle pain in that area. Now for skincare, I really enjoy the Palmer's Cocoa Butter in a jar. It's pretty thick. I'll show you what it looks like. It's pretty thick. I just take a good heaping handful of this and put it on my stomach, on my behind area, anywhere that tends to get stretch marks. I don't put it all over my body because it can be very thick and very greasy feeling, but I feel like this really does help with stretch marks. I have gotten a few stretch marks in some areas, and I feel like it's already getting lightened. Even though I'm still pregnant, I feel like it's already lightened up because of that butter. My mom swore by it. She doesn't have any stretch marks. I know stretch marks can be genetic, so not everyone's blessed with not being able to not have stretch marks. But if you're looking to kind of, you know, lighten them up, and not only that, like when you're pregnant, your skin just stretches a lot and it gets really itchy. So when it stretches, I feel like it just kind of getting a good coat of that on, it helps the uncomfortability-ness of the stretching of the skin. Next, I did suffer from hormonal acne my whole pregnancy. So I got hormonal acne on the sides of my chin and on the sides of my cheek. This is just because my hormones have been out of balance. You know, they're a little out of whack right now. Your body's kind of on overdrive with the hormones. So what really helped me is the lactic acid with the HA by The Ordinary. This stuff is so good for hormonal acne. Like, I only have one breakout right now and it's already starting to lift. It's not even like a breakout, it's a whitehead. So for me, that's really good. Now they do have a 10%, but I would recommend starting with a 5% because this is a chemical serum. So if your skin's sensitive like mine is, or you're just not used to using chemicals like this on your face, I would recommend starting lower dosage, and even then if it's too strong you can mix it in with an oil to kind of dilute it further. Typically right before I put on my moisturizer, I put this on right before I do that, and it does have a little bit of a sticky consistency, just like the slightest, but it's not too sticky to where like I don't want to wear it. So I highly recommend this, and it's on the cheaper side of the skincare spectrum, so it's definitely worth picking up if you're suffering from pregnancy hormonal acne. Now for clothes, I do recommend getting maternity clothes. Personally for me, I was pregnant during the summertime, so I ended up picking up maternity shorts. I do have a pair of maternity pants that I actually thrifted for like $4. Score. But I really recommend getting maternity clothes. I wouldn't go overboard with the maternity clothes just because you're going to grow out of them. But if you're someone like me who goes out a lot, I like to go shopping or, you know, go hang out with friends and you want to still look cute, I would recommend investing in a little bit of a maternity wardrobe so that you can feel like yourself when you get to, per se, 30 weeks pregnant. My cat totally just knocked over my stand, so if I'm on a different angle, I apologize. But what was I saying? Maternity clothes. Don't get too much, but definitely recommend getting them. On top of maternity clothes, you have a lot of things growing and changing in your body as well as your breast. So I would recommend picking up some sports bras, preferably some in a larger size than you already are, because your breasts are going to be growing. And you want to be comfortable. You don't always feel like wearing an underwire bra when you're pregnant, especially once you get to like 35, 40 weeks. I feel like your wardrobe is kind of just like getting more comfortable as the days go by. So I definitely recommend picking up some larger sports bras. Next on my pregnancy must-have list are comfortable shoes. I promise you, you're gonna need these. If you don't have a pair of comfortable sneakers like I did, pick them up, please. Because I'm telling you, if you wear flat sneakers like I did, I wore like Converse and I went shopping at Costco for hours, and by the time I got home I was so achy. So I definitely recommend picking up a pair of tennis shoes, preferably with like something like really comfortable, or what's this like texture called, like memory foam in the inserts, something that you're gonna be you know, comfortable walking in all day, because if you don't have the proper support while carrying a child an extra 30 pounds on you or so, you're gonna feel it in your feet at the end of the day. You don't want to be too flat-footed, and you want something that's gonna support you and baby's weight. So definitely invest in a good pair of sneakers. Also, I highly recommend getting a nice big water bottle. This is for pregnancy, and this is for postpartum, and just in general. These are the Swell water bottles. I love these water bottles. I have a smaller version of this. Starbucks sells this brand. That's kind of how I got onto them, because I used to work at Starbucks. Sorry, I have an itch on my nose. I used to work at Starbucks, so that's kind of how I got into using these water bottles. I don't know why I like these so much. I think it's just the style of them. I like the lid. I like just like kind of how it fits in my hand. If you don't have a big thermal, I would definitely get one and keep it on your bedside. I get really thirsty at night, so I like to fill this up before I go to bed, and I sip on it throughout the night, and it just comes in handy when you're pregnant. You need to stay hydrated, and you need to really make sure you know what you're putting in your body. So I definitely recommend keeping this on hand always with some cold water and staying very hydrated. And for the last thing on my list, I have a body pillow. These things are prime, especially towards the end of your pregnancy, like third trimester. Oh my God, what a lifesaver this has been to my sleep. I feel like I get so uncomfortable in my sleep if I don't have this like wrapped around me and my legs. It's just a lot more comfortable for me, for my belly, and for my whole position. I actually get like shaky legs while I'm sleeping, which is new. I never done that before, but it's a part of pregnancy. I forget the term of it, what it's called. If anyone knows, drop it in the comments. I'd love to know the name because it's gonna bother me. But having a body pillow is so essential to my sleep right now. So I would highly recommend investing in a pregnancy pillow if you don't already have one on hand. Thankfully, I had this one on hand. They have plenty of these on Amazon that you can find, so I'm sure I can link one down below for you, no problem. So that's it for my pregnancy must-haves. If you guys are interested in anything that I talked about, I will have it linked in the description. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, comment down below if you would have any video recommendations that you'd like to see. And on that note, have a great day. Thanks for watching.